Hey Busters, welcome back to another Digimon Vital Bracelet video. So today I figured I'd go over the other half of the Vital Bracelet experience. So last time I made a video going over all the menus and stuff you can do on the Vital Bracelet itself. So today I figured I'd go over the other half, the Vital Bracelet Lab or the application for the whole experience. So let's get it on. Just to let you guys know, in order to use this application, you do need internet access at all times. So in fact, I'll just show you kind of like right now. So let's just throw it in there. So here you have my Namekimon, but like example, if I turn off my Wi-Fi and you just click anywhere and it's loading, I am gonna get a pop-up that says like, hey, can't connect, error, please restart. So there you go. So I'm just gonna turn my data back on and reboot it. So yeah, just be aware of that. So I'm not sure how much data it costs. I can't imagine too much, but what do I know? So I would suggest if you guys have limited data when roaming or outside, maybe just do this at home. I do recommend always using this app at home or wherever you have stable internet, or when you have time, not at work, because just how buggy it is for the transfer anyways. So just quickly go through it. So this is the main page, the log page. So this is not your current Digimon in your Vital Bracelet, but the current Digimon you just kind of want to look at the stats of. So here he is. So here at the top, Vital, I have 3,145 Vitals. Anything Digimon here in the app is locked in, so Vitals, Growth, Days Evolution, Time Needed, everything is locked in, so don't worry about it once it's in here. So as you can see, my guy, when I transferred him, he was pretty happy. It just says here, the level. He's currently at the child level. Right here is where he's a virus type, and then currently he's 3 years old. And with his name down here, what is it, Namekimon or Slothmon? I love how happy he is. His hair kind of looks like seaweed. It's pretty cute. And when you click on him, you can use items if you want. I'm not going to use it because he's not hurt. Down here is your weekly vital graph. So it just kind of shows like how much you've used him. Currently you can't see much. So when he was there as baby, he didn't get any vitals, and once he hit here, he got more. So I never transferred the pulse one in here, so it doesn't actually have any to show for it. So, but yeah, that's that. I'll just do note for those who have there, if you're checking it, if you're wondering about why there's like a dark blue and light blue, which I can just show you here in the kind of down here. Like as you can see, like here in the middle, it has a dark blue, light blue. The light blue just shows how much more vitals you've gained since the previous day. So if you look at the previous day, you'll notice the previous day and the current day's dark blue are the same height because it just indicates that. And then next, underneath it here is how much time needed before your Digimon will evolve. So here it says 9 hours, 7 more minutes. And this is time in your Vital Bracelet, not in your app. So just remember, anything in the app, whether it's in the cold storage or not, it is still locked in. So it needs to set 9 hours and 7 more minutes. Actually, I think it's 9 hours and 7 minutes of active time in your VB. In other words, it doesn't count time it's sleeping. So just be aware of that. And then here at the heart is the his mental state. So as you can see, he's kind of like happy with the sun. So he is happy. So that's right there. He does have happy, normal, kind of like sleepy and stuff. So there's lots of different types. And then here is just his training level, how hard he's, I guess his current active level. Right now he's at 2. And then here I have a 50% win rate. So 6 wins, 6 losses. Do note this is your Digimon's lifetime win. In other words, this counts all the wins since he was Pulsemon, which he lost a lot of. Currently, if I throw my Namekimon back to my Vital Bracelet, it would show he has about a 70% win rate. So this is his lifetime wins. Down here is, I guess, his pre-evolutions. So as you can see, he went from Pulsemon to Namekimon. Down here is how many lifetime trophies you have of this Digimon. I currently have 10. If I were to throw this on my VB and check, it would show only actually 4 or 5, I think, because I gained a few during Pulsemon's lifetime, so, or actually Pulsemon stage. Yep. So If you guys were wondering, as you can probably tell, like it says 10 here, and only one of these is blue, because one of these medium-sized one represents 10 trophies. Down here is the one. The top one, I'm actually not too sure. I didn't check it. I could check it with my Kazuchimon, but to be honest, I'm too lazy to throw it around. I'm guessing it's either 20, 50, or 100, so. And then down here is special missions. These are the special missions for you can see that when you transfer your Digimon to your VB, this is your special missions you'll be throwing out. If you click it, it's just going to throw you to this punching icon. So if you do it, it just throws you there. So I'll just show that off a bit later. Next is your Tamer. So this one is specifically your profile. So here my Tamer level is 5, and the next level up to reach 6, I need 7 more EXP here. And this is my Tamer icon. When you start at Tamer like 0, I think, 0 or 1, it only has one triangle. Once I hit 5, that's when I got my change. So your name, I changed mine to Fifi, and this is your current V coins owned. I think V stands for Vital Coins. I thought it was like V for virtual, but I think it's more Vital Coins. I don't think it'd be Vitality Coins, but here is 7. It's just how many different Digimon you've raised so far. I guess different. You can kind of think Pokedex if you really wanted to think. For Pokemon fans, it's like what's your current Pokedex level at? While underneath it is your current, I guess you can say like your regional dex-ish. This pretty much says, hey, the 6 is pretty much, hey, currently there are 6 different Digimon DIMs you can buy or gain somehow, and you currently only own 1, which really sucks because 2 are first prints and 1 was a 5,000 made in Japan through getting a lottery only, and the fact that they include it really sucks, but I'll go a bit over that later. Next is your here your fighting guy. This is your win rate, but not your Digimon, but you as a Tamer, all the Digimon you've raised. So I've only really raised 2, but out of both of them combined, they have a combined 60 wins and 17 losses. So, and then this is your how many trophies you've earned with all the Digimon you've raised. And here steps is miles. Miles just actually equals steps. Why they chose the word mile, because honestly that tricked me, but why they miles, who knows. This is your current lifetime ever since every time you throw in you link your VB up, it just records the data. So currently, ever since I started using, I've walked 210,000 steps per days. And DIM cards here is how many I actually have, so which is kind of up there. For those wondering, while I'm scrolling, there is this thing that does not move. That is actually, it lets you change. So if I click it, this here is where you can change your name. If you click it, you can actually change your name. So I'm just putting 2 there. Okay. Do note that if you don't click this blue one, it will not keep the changes. So if you click somewhere else and click back, as you can still see, it stays there. So you actually need to click the blue one, and then once it turns back gray, that means it saved the changes. See? Just like that. So I'll put that back. And then here, down here, I have 2 unlocked, your profile plates. This is pretty much your user interface. It just changes down here. So if I click this one, it just changes to black. And then this one, you can do your Impulsivity one. That one. Now, this is your training one. So this fighting punching bag one is where you get your special missions that you find under your VB, in your VB. Once you transfer it, it's under your special missions tab. So this is your deck. In other words, this is your current, when you transfer your Digimon back to your VB, these are the special missions you're going to throw with it. Currently you have nothing. If you wanted to throw it in, you just click on one, and you can throw these in. Note, you can only throw 1 of each at a time. So for example, I have 2 yellow ones here. If I click yellow and throw it in, I cannot choose it anymore. And then, so I'll just throw 1 more in there. So yeah, so you can have 1 of each, and it even says out here, when you transfer it, it's gonna go, you're gonna have to do special mission 1 here first. So with a yellow one, and after 1 hour, after it checks whether you complete it or not, then the second one will start activating. I will note that I'm not 100% sure, like, once you clear it, does it wait for the full 60 minutes? I'm guessing it's once you clear it, it automatically starts the next one, so just be aware of that. But yeah, the bottom here, Idekai, it just means, maybe you pressed in the wrong order. You're like, oh, I don't want to do the yellow one first. I want to do the green one first. You just click it. You just click them and you just click OK, and then bloop, it'll just switch the order. And if you just want them, if you click him, you click yes, it just says, oh, do you want to remove it? So don't worry, it doesn't delete it, so you can just play around with it, it still has it. But yeah, just to go over these, you have the yellow, green, blue, and red. I will say yellow is by far, to me, the hardest one, which is weird considering you only get 80 EXP from it, but yeah, so all of these are special missions, and you only get a 1 hour time limit for each one. And currently, in the 99, it says over there, that's how I have 2 stocks of the yellow, 1 of the green, 3 of the blue, 2 of the red. So the missions are yellow within 1 hour. All of these are 1 hour missions, like I said. Within 1 hour, you need to, I guess, accumulate 6,000 steps, which seems easy, but it's really hard. In fact, I failed it twice. I've never passed this one. In fact, I even went to the item store, bought one that kind of like gives you a small step boost, and I still failed. So from what my experience is, this one is less of, hey, go around for a stroll and get some EXP. No, this one is straight up, start this up and you better go jogging or like do a fitness routine. Like this one requires quite a bit, so don't feel bad if you guys failed it. So yeah, I would say definitely green is the easy mode one, easiest. Within 60 minutes, gain 360 vitals. Doesn't matter how you get it, through walking or fighting. So even adventure mode, so that's the best one, and you get 100 EXP, so that's definitely the best one, easiest one to do. Light blue is win, no, I'm sorry, not win, just have 10 battles or more, just battle 10 times or more, and you get 60, win or lose. While the red one is slightly different, you have to win 6 or more battles to gain the 80 EXP. That's about it. Just do note, in your VB, your Vital Bracelet, once you upload your Digimon back to your VB, and you bring these missions with you, after you clear it, you actually have to re-upload your Digimon, or throw your Digimon back to this app, and then you can get the EXP, as this EXP is for your Tamer rank, which is linked only to your app, has nothing to do with your VB, so once you throw it back in, it will say failed or clear. So just a quick note on that. Moving on to the Running Man. Running Man is your missions. So here, unfortunately, I don't really have any missions I can kind of show you. Yeah, sorry guys. But so as you can see here, it's all grayed out. When you clear one, you actually do have to click it one more time in order to claim it. The easiest way to know is, as you can see here, it just has Japanese written. If it still has an icon of what the reward is, so like example, like one of these things, like it's gonna look like this, but then it's gonna have cleared on it. You actually have to click it one more time. A pop-up will come for you to redeem it. So, and then usually daily ones, you have to claim it on the day. That's why they're daily. If you don't claim it, it just resets and you lose it. So, in other words, they're saying, hey, log in every day. Normal is your kind of like your main quest, like, you know, achievements that are just always there with, as you can see, so in other words, no time limit. And these are your missions that you can all go through, so I'll just explain it to you guys quickly. Starting from the top, it's pretty much, it says, register your Bandai Namco ID to this app, and you get one item of V full. In other words, use it on your Digimon, gain maximum vitals, which is really, really good. Don't think you can actually buy it in the Vital store. Next one, I'm just going to scroll through so you can see at the very top. So next one is pretty much raise 20 Digimon. That's pretty much, or evolve 20 Digimon. Successfully evolve 20 Digimon, get 2,000 coins. And then this one is successfully evolve into, I guess this 2 out of 5, so 5 child levels or rookie levels. This one is Kanzen, so successfully evolve into, oh wait, I'm sorry, this one's not child level. This is the adult level, so evolve this into adult. The champion stages, because this one is gain 5 ultimates or Kanzentai. Kyukutai, raise 5 megas, get more coins. Vital Bracelet App, so this one is pretty much activate the app 29 times, or rather I think it's like link it up, so like throw your Digimon back and forth 25 times, 50 times. Special mission cleared, number of cleared, so clear 10 special missions, get 500 coins. Vital Bracelet item, 10 core cards. So this one is transfer your Digimon and bring an item over with it 10 times. This one is really good. These are the cold storage units for you to kind of like think storage box in Pokemon or storage space. For you to cold freeze, cold sleep your Digimon for use later on. To get this one, you actually have to, in other words, start up a Ancient Warriors DIM. So in other words, put the DIM in your watch and hatch an egg and link it to your VB. You get one cold storage unit as well as the background, the plates. For that one, Agumon, this one is the same, use the Agumon DIM. This one is use the Gabumon DIM, Black Roar DIM, Shadow Howl DIM, and then these ones are pretty much complete the Encyclopedia Digidex Pokedex of Impulse City, Ancient Warriors, Agumon, Gabumon, Black War, Shadow Howl, right? Pretty much that. And then this one specifically is managed to evolve into a Bulkmon, Exercisemon, Ancient Warriors get a Vmon, Ancient Warriors get a Vdramon, Ancient Warriors get an XVmon, Ancient Warriors get a Flamedramon, Raidramon, I think it's in here Japanese it's called Raidramon, so I think because Raidramon's more of like riding. Not Rai, actually no, Lightningmon, I guess. Raidramon. In English it's called Raidramon, maybe. It's the, what is it? The Digi-Egg, I guess, a friendship that Vmon uses. And then this one is get an Agumon, get a Greymon, raise a Shiramon, I guess it's the Colamon. Maybe I'm always pronouncing that one. Is that like fossilized fish one? Agumon, get an Ogremon, get a Argomon, get a Gabumon from the Gabumon DIM, Gabumon DIM, get a Garurumon, Gabumon, get a Gaburimon, Gabumons, get a Dokugumon, the spider one, Argomon again, and then here's Black Roar, get a Black Agumon, get the Blue Greymon Virus type, Gabumon Black type, Garurumon Black type, so that's all that. Event is currently grayed out, because you're not able to access it. I'm guessing this will be unlocked once like the raid battles and the online Tamer battles start up. So do look forward to that, guys. And then here is the cold sleep unit. This is where if you click here, I'm able to freeze my Namekemon. Like if you click it, it just kind of like throws him in there. You're like, and they're always in this cute sleeping animation. Once you do that, as you can see, oops. And here it's empty, so when this is empty, you are now able to throw a Digimon from your VB in here with no worries about anything deleted. But maybe if your Digimon or your VB is already empty, that's when you throw a Digimon here to transfer it over. For example, maybe I'll just do Pulsemon, sorry guys. There you go. So there he is. So now all I have to do, maybe it's like, oh shoot, I clicked the wrong one. Don't worry, you can actually click a Digimon and I'll just switch them out. So our Pulsemon will go in cold sleep and my Slothmon will just wake up. Bloop, just like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the log icon. And then next is your Encyclopedia Digidex. All the grayed out DIMs means it's just I haven't linked them in, so kind of cool. It shows you, you know, all the different things you can buy. Terrible for those with, you know, completion complex, you know, OCD. Bugs me a lot. But yeah, so if you click it in, it currently shows you my Manekemon, and then the blue is what it currently is, red is what you're currently at, and then the orange is what you can evolve into. Cool thing is, if you click on it, so it gives you the official art up here, and then it just gives you like a profile, you know, his level, types, profile, his attack, Unchinage, throw, poop throw, paralyzed lick, and then his Undo type, in other words, so here in the, I guess this would be the profile, it actually tells you how you can increase his mental health. So here it just pretty much says he does not enjoy rigorous training. If you do so, his mental health will go down. If you're not active for a long time, his mental health goes up, as expected of a sloth. And this one, it says it's a little difficult to get him to be happy. So, and then DIM is which DIM you get him in. And it shows down here, as you can see, I got silhouettes of what it can evolve into, and next to it is the requirements. For those of you don't wondering, just starting from like the top left going down. The trophy is how many trophies you need. So example for this, let's go at the top one. So that mame looking ball one, it says 12 or more. Fist bump is how many fights. I need 15 or more fights. Underneath the little VPET, 24 hours is how much time it needs to pass before it evolve into that. On the right hand side, starting from the top, the VPET with kind of like the zigzag on the head, that's vitals, how much vital points you need. So I need 3,000 vital points or more. And underneath with the 2-man fighting, that is actually your win percentage. So I need a 70% win percentage. So you can use this to kind of like figure out what Digimon you want. You know, fun fact is, you know, so you can even see like stuff you haven't seen before. You're able to kind of just click on it. Kind of like that. So you can actually use this to plan, like, maybe you're like, oh, I want Kazuchimon, right? Like, I already unlocked one of these, so maybe you're like, so kind of see, as you can see, Undo type, normal type, it just tells you all the different cool stuff. But yeah, it does show you, cool note is, you are not limited to only looking at stuff you have active. You are able to look at stuff crossed out. In other words, a great way for them to market to you, whether or not, or try to get you to buy more TIM cards. So you are able to look at just all the Digimon, of course, you know, like that. So you can kind of tell here there's a Flame Dramon, you can evolve into an Arrow V Dramon, a Stagatorimon, and a Digitamamon. So you can kind of use this to see what's going to be in the DIM if you not quite sure if you want to buy it or not. But honestly, I'm not sure why they do that. I mean, it's the online age, everyone already has spoilers online. So, but yeah, I did note, what is it? Out of these 6, unfortunately, only 2 of them you can purchase. Like Ancient Warriors, the XVmon, you can no longer get it as it was a Bandai Premium set with the bundled with the yellow VB. You can't get that anymore, which is why they're currently selling for like $100 each. Crazy, I know. Unfortunately, I was one of them who bought like 2, one for keeping and one for selling, and actually just pretty much sold just this one for $100 and just offset the price of the BB itself. So, but yeah, Agumon and Gabumon are the ones you can buy. And finally, the bottom 2, Black Roar is a first print, it's a trial DIM. So in other words, you don't have any branch evolutions. It's just a straight one way, which is what they're called, maybe what they're called trial. But pretty much the Black Roar, specifically this one, you could only get it as a first print run, which actually, I think it was after like 1 or 2 days. I think like within the first couple hours, sold out on Amazon. And then, yeah. And then the Shadow Howl is even worse. Here in Japan, it was, you had to enter a lottery, and only 5,000 winners. So that was selling for $100 too. Now it kind of went up, so for collectors, oof, really hurts the wallet. But yeah, but for those, you know, who are not collectors but just love the Digimon, fear not, Black Roar and Shadow Howl have been announced to get like a full DIM, full DIMs, not the trial one, so you get like a full branching one, so that's pretty cool there. So don't worry for those who just like raising the Digimon. For collectors, sorry, you're gonna have to pay with your wallet. Yeah, no, it sucks. Yeah, and finally, items. So here, it just shows you all the items you have down here in the blue icon down here. This is how much V-Coins I currently have, and if you click it, it actually helps you filter your stuff out. So, you know, you can have for recovery items, for battle usage, I don't have any. Currently, it's not yet, so they're going to have it. Vital Bracelet usage. Vital Bracelet usage, so this is for the transfer for your Vital Bracelet. And others. I'm not sure what other is. So yeah, that's that. And for those wondering, hey, you get items, can I buy them? Of course you can. That's why the V-Coins are there. Up here, if you click not the jewel one, but like the 2 arrows, the exchange, gives you a list of all you can buy. So as you can see, I'm just going to quickly translate it for you guys. First one, V plus 200. V is vital, so in other words, for 2,000 coins, use it, and you can increase the vital of one of your Digimon by 200. For 500, increase by 50. For 5,000, you can increase its mental health plus 1 or plus small. How much does make difference? I'm not sure. Repair code, pretty much bandage. heals any wound injuries, specifically kind of when it has kind of like a skull mark like that. For 3000. Evolution timer, this one will decrease your evolution required time by 10 minutes. So you can speed up its evolution. Training program mile, 15 minutes. If you throw this when you upload your Digimon, which I'll show you a bit later, it just gives you a small step count boost. I actually tried comboing this with the, let me show you, what was it? It was the walking mission, the yellow one. Did not work, which is why I said, like, you need hardcore running. Did not work with just that plus just normal walking for an hour. It was like 5,000 or 6,000 steps. And even then, I was like, while walking, just shaking my hand around like an idiot, trying to get those steps. Didn't work. But yeah, next one is for 10 minutes, lock in your Digimon's mental health at good. So it's sunny, you can kind of tell. So if you guys can't read, just look at the image here. It's got kind of like a little sun, so look for that one. I'm not sure if it says keep, it doesn't say make it. So I'm pretty sure if it's currently at like a healthy mood, it just keeps it locked in for 10 minutes. I could be wrong. There could be a chance where if you use it, it just kind of drugs him up and makes him happy. I don't think that's the case, but if any of you did try it, do let me know in the comment section below, please, for me and others. And just moving on, next one, this is just the mental health normal, so it keeps it at a normal mental health, so with the lines. Sleepy, sleepy, keep it at that one. This one is specifically for its exercise. You know, these were for mental, and this is for your kind of your exercise one. So kind of like this is just kind of like down here, your undo. So it just kind of like lowers his I guess his active rate. And then this one with the dumbbells, it for 10 minutes, it keeps it at that special kind of jotai, right, I guess. So like this one, I guess it keeps it, this snoozing one, keeps it at kind of like a 0, like a level, pretty much you're at a, I wouldn't say low, I guess you're just like a inactive state. And this one keeps it at a very active state for 10 minutes. And finally, for 1,000 coins each, you can buy the special missions. You know, the walking 6,000 steps in an hour. The vital one, I would always recommend getting this one. In fact, I'm just gonna buy one right now. Just to show you guys, this one is the best one, easiest to do, and you get the most EXP. So in other words, best bang for your buck. Other ones, I'm not sure why. Although, maybe because it's an update ad, they might update it. But I would say that maybe for some people who want more, I guess, motivation to actually get fit, stay healthy, you know, buying these are a cool way to keep yourself fit. I know one of my friends, he wants to get fit, so he's been actually using the Vital Bracelet as motivation to get himself, you know, back into shape. So it's pretty cool there. So yeah, that's it for the items. That's pretty much it. Everything else will be up here in the, as always, the settings one. Change the settings. So here, Shirase is just like when you log in, gives you like recent updates. Sound, you can affect the sound. So like this is the choo 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 sounds, and this is your volume, as you can listen to it. And you can just turn the sound off. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Q&A is just frequently asked questions. You can mail them. BNID is your Bandai Namco account that you can link. You just log at the website, make an account, because once you have that, it will kind of keep track of all your data. So when you actually move it here for the second one, you can transfer your data to another phone, and or any problems, you can able to like email them and ask them to like check your data log, fix some stuff. This one, links, is just links to other things, so like the official website and the Digimon web, privacies, and your user agreement. So yeah, this is a privacy policy user agreement, and that's pretty much it. The movie thing is just links you to the YouTube channel, which kind of shows you in a video how to do some stuff. And I think the most cool one is this, what is it, this question mark one. When you click it, it just tells you what each of the icon does. And fun fact, it's depending on which screen you're on, it changes. So if I go here, now it gives you a breakdown of everything on the screen. So that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it, I think. Finally, I guess the scan one, just to show it. you know, I'm sure all of you have it. This thing, as I've seen, just wanted to note, I've noticed that when you're switching your main active Digimon on your VB, when you transfer it back and forth, it never really asks you for a DMI check. If it does, you just keep spamming it and it'll just let it go through eventually. But if you switch it from your active to your backup one, then at that point, it will sometimes ask you to do a DMM check. And I've noticed when I try to, for example, load up one of my Cold Sleep Digimon and throw it back on my VB, it does actually ask for a check. So in other words, from my slight testing, it seems like any Digimon that you've been active with recently, it kind of just has that in like a cache. It just remembers, hey, you've been using this, we know it's yours, that's fine. But if you're trying to move any Digimon that you haven't been active with for a bit, then it's like, hey, is this really yours? You know, please throw in your DIM and let us check it. So just be aware of that. And just a final check, show you guys how to do some stuff. I'm not actually going to do it, I'm just going to show you. If you click the blue button, the first check screen is, it says special mission. So the red one obviously is cancel, and the right side one is kind of like a yes, transfer your current deck. My deck is currently at 0. On the left side is if you want to modify, so if I click it, you got this one, so I currently got nothing, so you can throw it in there. I'm not going to, but you know, assuming you have something locked in, you just click the right side, and then it'll say, okay, now it says, how about items? You want to set any items to your Vital Bracelet too? If I say yes, it gives me a list of what I can do, you know? As you can see, you're only able one of each, so I can't decrease my evolution time by 30 minutes and 10 minutes, just one at a time. So I'm not actually gonna set any, so item set, I don't have any set, but item set, yes, and then once you click yes, it's gonna go to the connecting screen where you can throw in your Digimon. So actually I might just do that right now. Hold on, guys. Is my NFC open? Yes, it is. So come back, my little lazy thing. So nothing. So as you can see, if you just keep spamming it, it says DM insect, no. So this is what I do. I just always kind of like throw it on there. So nothing, and then, so this is the one you want. This, as you can see, it says Tensol. It just means transfer. When you have this one, generally this is the one where once you click it, it's like, okay, we give up. Let's give it to you. As you can see, now it's going. Say bye-bye. And then you get a successful data transfer. So yeah, as you can see, like I'm showing you, it is kind of buggy in that it keeps asking for stuff, but if you keep spamming it, it does let it go through. So unfortunately, the app needs some work. For those wondering, I'm using a Galaxy 8, I think it's, I'm not sure, the big one, the really big one. So yeah, so don't worry, like, if maybe you're worried like, oh, no matter how much time you're trying it, if you just keep at it, sooner or later, like, one of the codes will somehow like jumble up and just let you transfer it back. So don't worry too much about that, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful in some ways for you guys. I'm sorry if I wasn't too clear on some stuff and it's still a bit confusing. If you guys are confused, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below about what you want a bit more clarification on, or if you wanted me to test something, and I'll be sure to get back to you on that. As far as testing stuff, I probably won't make a video to show it. I'll probably just do it and just let you know the results, because I'm a bit lazy. But yeah, as always, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful. Anyways, this is Buster-kun here, off to meet Patricia.